Hello, we're back.
Hello!
Hey there, everyone.
We're back for our second edition of Howland's overly prepped adventure.
I say one word. I say one word.
Yeah. But how much have you prepped?
I mean, I changed some of the names and then I had it to where I wanted to make sure I had at least somewhat of an idea. But I didn't do much. I just looked at it, read, and then just made sure I understood everything that was in there. Yeah.
Okay, just checking, just checking,
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Yeah. No,
checking.
not too much.
So, if you're not familiar with Monster of the Week, Monster of the Week is more of an improv style, or where you don't prep a lot of stuff, and it's really easy to GM. I was scared. I was absolutely scared to GM this for the first time at the start of the series, and I was like, "Oh, wait, I didn't need to do anything," because it's that type of low prep. But anyway, we're going to just a little bit of bookkeeping. We have Soundscape in the background for our audio. They're not a sponsor, but they do amazing stuff. And I'm here to try to set the mood with the Soundscape, as well as play and do stupid stuff. Hitokiri Chibi did the amazing artwork for the overlay and everything. And Dr. Oblong is just here for yeah, creating chaos. And Prospero is here to bail us out of jail, apparently.
Didn't even give my username, just
I
said
know.
my
We'll
actual character
Yeah.
name.
I know. I know. I'm tired, but we'll get through this. We'll get through this. I'm trying to do it as quick as possible. You can help out the channel by donating every $1 or per 100 bits. Helps out our characters get experience or do other weird, strange stuff. We're going to do weird, strange stuff anyway. It just helps us out and helps us pay the bills. But otherwise, we can do introductions and yeah. I guess I'll do the rare. I'll start. I play Munch, the zombie old ex-friend of everybody, who was brought back from the grave by mysterious circumstances. I just don't care to even create a backstory, so that's what the backstory is: mysterious circumstances. GB.
Hello, I am Chibi, and I am playing Brianna Gentry, who is our local searcher with her dog that everyone calls Shadow Smoke, even though his name really is Smoke, but hey, he's got identity issues now and answers to both.
You started it.
Yeah, I did.
First episode. Wolf.
Hi, everyone. I am Wolf of Red Roses. I am playing Prospero Theus the Third, the spell slinger of the group, rich boy, and all around person. I can say that for sure. Prospero is definitely a person. That's all I got for him.
Yet to be verified.
Listen, who's gonna verify it?
We all know who that is, and they're not here.
Trace. Trace would verify sex, but that's about.
Listen,
As
I've
for
seen enough
race,
comic
or-
books and movies to know you can have sex with things that aren't human.
It's true. That brings up another thing. This is an R-rated show. There's going to be sexual references, drug use, all the bits and pieces. Just a heads up.
And
It
the
gets
occasional
weird.
swear word.
Yeah, and the occasional
That
swear
not so
word.
much as everything else.
Yeah, the swearing is probably the least. Yeah, yeah. But having Trace not here doesn't mean we're not going to do all that. Unky Marv, Dr. Oblong.
G'day, I'm Dr. Oblong. I play Unky Marvin Spaft, the father figure of the group. The mundane, but he is quite more than mundane. That's it.
Okay. I guess it's Keeper of Mysteries, Howln.
What's up, y'all? I am usually on here playing my unlovable character, Eugenius. And today I am the keeper, trying to foil the hunters and they're trying to stop my evilness.
but
We're
you can't.
questioning the romantic inclinations of all your NPCs and how they intertwine with one another.
I thought the first rule of like being the keeper is like being our hero, like being our
No.
biggest fan.
No, I want to be a villain. That's I've tried being a hero and it never got me laid, so I want to be a villain.
You
So
can
do
try
you
and
want to do a
stop us,
recap?
but you can't stop us being awesome. Because we probably need a recap of the awesome.
No, y'all gonna do this recap.
Sure. Sir, we'll do a recap, yeah. All right, for people who didn't tune in last time to the amazing adventure that was us dealing with waking up in a cavern covered in spider silk, or some substance at least similar to it. Prospero made his way out of some cave that was near the hospital that we made a few sessions ago. I don't remember when. It's been a while. As he made his way out, he heard the falling of trees in a terrible noise, texting the group chat. He went to investigate, only to find that it was a weird living bunch of moss that seemed to be sucking the life out of the trees. Attempting to stop him himself, he failed pretty hard, but thankfully managed to escape with his life, at which point the rest of the crew showed up. Upon reinvestigation, we discovered the moss can create some kind of weird moss kids. Don't know what else to call them. We fought a couple of them before making our way out of the forest again. Realizing that the problem may have lied in Evil Genacorp, the local benevolent pharmaceutical company. We went to their research lab here in Prosperity, or just outside the boundaries, to investigate. Along the way, we encountered a friend of Uncle Marv, whose name I don't remember, who was about to be eaten by this horrible creeping moss, but we managed to save his life. And in exchange, he stole all of Uncle Marv's drugs. They're all gone. They're not there anymore. We then made our way in.
We did leave him to try to exit the forest all by themselves. The dangerous, spooky forest.
He'll be fine.
He was walking back to his truck. It was fine.
We filled the or upon reaching the research facility, you saw it covered in this moss. So we filled the fire sprinkler system with pesticide, activated it, and watched as the moss essentially withered away. After killing a few more moss children, we finally were inside, and upon the amazing looting skills of someone who's played a video game once in his life, got a bunch of key cards for the facility, except for the one we needed the most, the level 5 security clearance. Making our way to the main office, we found it on the unconscious body of a woman whose name I also don't remember.
Adriana Belladonna.
That's it. After Dr. Belladonna was woken up through the application of, I think, magic. That sounds about right. She took us down to the basement to get some cooler pesticides. And then we made our way to a
flamethrower.
And a flamethrower. We made our way to a smaller research facility even further out of town, deeper into the woods, where apparently this moss was first found. We learned that the other doctor running Evil Genetic Corps facilities, doctor whose name I also don't remember,
Cornwall.
Dr. Cornwall,
was apparently either attempting to weaponize the brain or maybe it was under its control. We didn't really investigate what was going on with him. We haven't even encountered him yet. But
I'm
along the way, there was
symbiosis.
Listen, we'll figure it out. But along the way, there was a rather large clump of moss, which, through the deft expertise of Unky Marv on top of Betsy with a flamethrower and pesticide squirter in hand, managed to eliminate as both Prospero and Munch created a ramp for us to corkscrew off of, allowing us to deftly avoid the grasp of the killer moss as it burned to death. And I don't know what you call pesticides killing something, whatever that version of death is. It got that one too. And we left off as the car crash lands, but still operational on the other side of this big ball of moss.
Nothing can kill Betsy.
No, clearly
nothing known to man.
Betsy is a party member now.
Not even a log cabin. I tried.
Hey, if you look at the new book that they just put out for this, you could theoretically make Betsy like the core part of the team. and have it be with you.
Oh my.
So go to BackerKit and look up the new Monster of the Week book, which is coming out on BackerKit, and back it. There.
Oh,
I can't remember his name. I posted about it this morning, but I still can't remember his name.
That seems
Links
to
in
be
the
a running
Discord.
theme.
Links in the Discord.
Yes.
Links in the Discord, and Google it. You're an adult probably watching this. Just Google it. You'll find it.
I would
It'll be
assume
somewhere.
you have the internet.
You
if
are
you're
watching this.
us right now.
Yeah. Codex of Worlds. Codex of Worlds. But either way, we did some cool shit. We corkscrewed, jumped the car, pesticide out the roof, then lighter, because lighter just makes things go more fun, and firebombed the pesticide, and yes, that's where we start.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think arriving at the new research lab.
Yep, you guys are. Oh, it's not observatory. It's what's that thing called? No, I had it written down.
Secret bad
Greenhouse.
boss
Greenhouse. There it is. An actual greenhouse, with with the huge chamber in the center and other chambers in around that follow around it.
All right, Dr. Belladonna. Where was this psychic brain kept?
Well, when we first had it, we put it in section 2 of the greenhouse. But I don't know if Dr. Cornwell might have moved it after he had tried to fire me from my position.
He tried to fire you?
That's
Wait,
new
I thought you were
information.
lovers.
Look, we're not that. We're just
It wasn't good.
co-workers.
Is that
You're
why you
just
tried to fire you?
colleagues with benefits, whatever you
Or
want
did
to
they
call
get
it.
clingy?
Look,
I can be clingy.
I don't want to cling with you.
Well, I was going to say, if you hold on to something, your arm's liable to fall off. So you
Snuggling?
cling to it anyway.
No.
So, Dr. Cornwall and the hive mind of the moss mind,
Please, the scientific term is psychic brain.
psychic brain. Where?
Wait, are they tastier than normal?
Should we just approach from the front, or do we just break through the glass ceiling of the greenhouse and just fire flamethrower blazing?
I mean, I have whiplash from literally the last car ride, so I
Well, get used to it, I suppose.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. Your neck just can't move very well after a while.
clearly my whole body can't move, right?
Oh.
I can give you a massage.
I would rather you not touch me.
It's the right option. All right, so we don't know where Dr. Cornwall or the psychic brain is in this facility. It is, I look at it, it's, I assume, covered in this moss as well.
Yeah, the facility is covered more than the actual facility was. The moss children that were outside, you guys already took care of, but you would see where the front entrance is a very thick bush of moss.
Hmm. So, without knowing where to go in this facility, it being covered in something that would most definitely try and kill us, I do just get the inclination it'd be better just to kind of torch the whole place and be done with it.
That does. But wouldn't the psychic brain be more tasty than normal brains?
Well, if it's made out of plants, does it matter to you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really do the
Probably vegan.
vegetarian stuff. Yeah.
Does it kind of look like a broccoli?
Cauliflower or Brussels
yeah.
sprouts. It should look like Brussels sprout.
So I just don't. I can't do the vegan. No, I can't do vegan. It just doesn't work for me.
All right, so burn the whole place down from the outside. Anyone else?
I think okay, Dr. Adriana, does he actually have other staff within the facility, or do you think it's just going to be him and the brain?
I mean, there are other biological plants that we would like to try to keep preserved. There's multiple different projects that we have going on in this observatory. So I would rather not us.
I take her head and like rotate it to all the dead trees around as this moss killed them. It's like, look at this. Nothing else will be alive.
There are still precious samples inside that could be preserved. Dr. Cornwall was still a brilliant scientist.
Doubt it.
What kind of drugs would those plants make?
I mean, multiple different kinds. Advil, Tylenol.
Listen, a quick question: does any of them get you high? If the answer is no, then he doesn't care.
I mean, yeah, there's some drugs in there that can give psychedelic effects. Yes.
All right, I vote on not burning it.
All right, well, that's
one
for not burning.
Is what gives you those effects. If you burn it, then we get the.
But then you can't make more.
I don't know if any of you have noticed once again, and I like grab all your heads individually and like turn you around. Like the thing kills everything else.
It kills everything else, but we also have to consider the fact that Dr. Cornwall is probably working together with it, and it may have intelligence enough to understand that if he says, "Don't touch these babies," it will leave them alone.
Yes. And Dr. Cornwall was a brilliant scientist, and I would also like to try to keep him alive.
Imagine, no, you're thinking about this wrong. He could be amazing, which is why after the one night stand, she's still like this.
It's true.
But I'm amazing.
No one can verify that.
I don't want to verify that.
Also, I think it's necrophilia now if we try and verify it, which is a crime in many, many places.
Including this one.
Including this one.
Isn't
I'm pretty sure it was a crime when he was alive.
Such good fatherly role models you are, Uncle Marv.
Look,
anyway,
I'm not necrophilic. I don't like have a thing for dead people. I like my lovers alive.
No, I'm saying if they do it with you, they're the necrophiliac.
Only legally speaking.
And you don't even have blood flow. Like, I don't know how you're even going to attempt it.
He's got you there.
So, is there a back door?
No, I
hang on to the facility or to
the facility.
Well, there is a back entrance that takes us to the carnivorous plants in the back.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
No, I mean, they're mostly just Venus flytraps. They only eat insects, and only one of them is capable of swallowing a human if left there for a day.
I mean,
only one.
Okay. Hear me out. I feel like we should try to find this man-eating Venus flytrap and seeing if we can make it gain sentience of a sort and use it as an edit, like, to attack the moss. Like, this is encroaching on your territory. You must now defend it.
So let me see if I understand your thought process here. You want to take a normal plant, turn it into a monster, to have it fight another monster, and then hope the monster you created, if it wins, does not turn on you.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
So you wish to turn a spectacular voluptuous into a monster?
Well, it sounds like you've already made it more than it should be, because it's big enough to now eat a human. So you've already tampered with it. I'm just tampering it with it that little more. And making it vegetarian, so it won't eat people, it'll just eat invasive moss.
Well, true. I mean...
So, will we call them Aubrey 3?
Not getting that one.
Did you mean Audrey, not Aubrey?
Audrey 3, yeah.
Okay, it sounded like you said Aubrey. All right. Well, I'm not a dentist or anything, but I say we cause a lot of pain to this plant.
We could have a pet shop.
It's true.
Maybe a small one.
Should
Right.
we
Well, I'm
cause
still not
big
hearing a better
fire
plan
at the
than
front? Big fire at the front, and then sneak around to the back.
Is there a sprinkler system? Will it just go
There is
out?
there is not a sprinkler system inside. Most of the different sections have one. Each section has its own pipe that it goes to. There's no fire sustaining unit inside. They have containment units in case a fire breaks down, which the master controls are in the center of the observatory.
Yeah, so
And
if
I
we
assume
start a
those are
fire, it's just going to go out.
right, and I assume those are all automatic, correct?
Yes. You can set them manually, but those controls are found in the center, most likely where the doctor is.
So he can lock us out.
Yeah. If he can see you guys coming, which I don't know how well the electricity is still running inside the building, and it's a very limited power supply anyway, but if it is, he would have the camera system and be able to see anything going on. But there's only about 6 cameras inside.
Right, but I would assume Psychic Brain is connected to all the Moss, so if the Moss knows where we are, he will know where we are. So,
Yes.
bit of a moot point. Anyway,
So burning?
I'm still up for just burning this place to the ground, calling it a day.
But it won't burn to the ground if there's a sprinkler system.
What have I told you? Magic.
Vegas.
I think we could cause a fire at the front to distract the moss and try and sneak in the back.
The whole building is covered in moss. It's not like the back moss is going to be like, oh, there's a fire up front, I'm going to go investigate it. It's still going to be there.
I would.
I'm imagining the moss to be like a security guard team, and it's like, oh no, they need help. They need help over there.
So when you say
I'm
security guard, do
probably
you mean
giving
like
it far more credit than I should be. It's moss.
do you mean like a legitimate security guards team or like more security?
Sorry?
Like legitimate security guard team or like more cop security?
I mean, it's moss, so probably mall security.
Okay, so
Or
segways
worse.
and whistles. I can
Right,
deal
I'm
with
going to
segways
start a
and
fire
whistles.
now. I'm done with this. I'm going to start a fire. I'm going to shoot a big fireball at this thing.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Time to use magic. Hey. I assume the best answer to what the glitch is going to be is the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's gonna happen. So you shoot this massive fireball. I'm assuming this is gonna be at the front, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so at a mass clump of moss at the front, the moss begins to catch fire, and you would see essentially what looks like 2 or 4 moss children come out, as well as 3 moss adults. They look like bigger, buffier versions of the actual children. But those 2 big ones are essentially whipping out and stomping out the fire that you have placed onto the moss with their vines.
So hold on. They, as plant matter, are stomping on a fire.
No, they're essentially whipping dirt onto the fire.
Okay. Because you said they
with
were
their
stomping
vines.
on it. I was just like, so they're setting
No.
themselves on fire.
No, they're whipping dirt onto the actual fire while 4 other moss children start to walk towards you.
They've got a fire brigade.
You know the best thing to do against the fire brigade? Make them flammable.
They already are.
So, Brianna is going to also try and use magic, And the effect she's going for is rather than a singular fireball, she's going to try and make it rain multiple little fireballs over the facility. And we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So
We're all going to die.
you're gonna rain multiple little fireballs.
Yep, to try to spark, instead of just being one central thing that they can just try to put out, she's going to try to cause multiple fires.
Start multiple fires. Okay. Now, you would essentially see as to where the moss, after you launch all these fireballs, and I'm assuming this is continuous, you just continue to launch fireballs as it goes, or?
It was sort of like a summoning, like, I was imagining it sort of like a rain cloud of fireballs. It's like, and then it would just see what happens.
So you would see the building start to catch on fire. It's too much for the moss plants to essentially catch up with them. But you would notice that it is not entering the building, as none of the glass or anything around the building has been cracked. So the interior of the outside is still mainly glass and steel, and you don't really see it catching on fire inside where you believe the moss brain to be. But you do now have it to where instead of the 4 moss children that are outside, now there are 25.
They're multiplying.
Don't we need more of that weed killer for that? Marv?
He threw his tank.
We have a spare tank. We had 2.
Yeah, you have one. You have one spare tank left.
Probably should have gotten more.
Hindsight's 2020.
That's all math to me.
All right, so we have a bunch of those creepy little things coming towards us. Shall we move?
Yeah, let's move.
And more are growing every second because now they believe you to be a viable threat.
Yeah, we should drive out around the back.
All right, we pile back into the car.
Well, Unky Marv has still been strapped to the car this whole time, I think. Just yelling at people.
Is there... Quickly, Doctor, is there like a delivery loading dock area? Because you probably have all sorts of weird contraptions and stuff for this place. So is there like a loading dock or something that we could like burst through with Betsy with Uncle Marv still attached to it, and then from the inside just flamethrower out?
There's a delivery bay on section 3, the right side of the observatory.
Let's go to the delivery bay. We get into Betsy
and do a sick burnout just to go around the corner to the delivery bay.
We go 20 feet forward.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It says delivery bay.
There was even a sign outside for it.
The Moss children are still right behind you. You would see them essentially running towards you.
I guess I'll roll kick some ass with my attack spells because I've never actually done that. All right. All right, cool.
So can I interject here?
Sure.
That you make a cloud of gasoline behind us, and then I set it on fire.
So sadly, that isn't how combat magic works.
I can't target it.
Yeah. So with my combat magic, it does specific things. My magic specifically is a base of a blast, which means it has an area of effect. It does 2 base harm. It also counts as magic, close, obvious, and loud. It then has the added effects of fire, adds an additional 2 harm and fire to the base. And if I get a 10 plus on a combat magic roll, the fire won't spread to any targets I don't want it to spread to. And then it also has necromantic, which means it adds life drain to the base. So if I was injured, I'd also heal from it. Now,
Oh.
because I also got a 10 on a kick some ass roll, I then also get to pick an additional thing off that. I'll say I inflict terrible harm. So this is a base damage 5 fire attack against all these little guys.
Oh, that would knock out all of them.
There we go.
That would knock out all the ones that,
Why haven't you used this before?
Yeah,
Because he's too busy flirting.
yeah, no. That is that the harm capacity for the Moss Children is 5. So that actually kills all of them.
A massive fireball behind the car.
All right,
Remember
I did my
Uncle
part.
Marv. Don't
All
look
right.
back.
Show off.
Yeah. With this, you guys have bought yourself some precious time, but remember the Moss Children can infinitely spawn as long as the Moss Brain is still around.
Okay.
How are we getting
so
into the
can
garage?
I'm
Drive
assuming
through
there
it.
must be a button. I mean,
Yeah,
first of all, I wanted to see if there was a button to open it because
Yeah, surely the
Uncle Marv is
good
strapped
doctor.
to the roof.
Yeah, the good doctor can surely open it.
I don't have.
Drive through it.
What's
the worst that could happen?
Drive through it.
I'm not wearing my crash hat.
I pick it up off from the floors, like here, and hold out the window in front of your head.
All right.
Can I?
Punch it.
Can I? Surely there's a button.
Drive,
I'm looking for a button.
Drive.
There you would find a button, but you'd also find what looks to be a key card slot.
Munch just puts his foot in the driver's wheel well and starts searching around, kicking
Don't
buttons to
make
try
me
to...
pull your foot off.
Quit, doctor. Give me the key card that opens this stupid thing.
You
Brianna,
still have
very
my key
related.
card.
Stop flirting with
No,
me.
I gave it back when we opened the basement door. I
yeah,
did
you
give it
did.
back.
You did give it back. Yeah. No, Adriano will give you her key card.
This is why I should have held on to it the entire time, and I just slam it in from the just slam it into the thing.
Doesn't
Punch
open.
it. Punch it.
It does open up, but as you guys are driving through, it does not open up all the way. So Uncle Marv has to duck, or he can take one harm.
Uncle Marv will duck just enough that the helmet still clips it, so he doesn't take harm.
All right, so we drive in, and what do we see?
When you guys drive in, you would see what looks like a normal kind of loading bay. You would see some water tanks on the side. You would see like some seed packets, everything like that. You would have 2 doors, one going to the left, one going on the right side. Both of them do have some moss growing out of them, and you would still see some moss on the actual walls. But nothing as big as the ones that are outside protecting the observatory. And you would see some basic, not weed killer, but weed farming tools like a hoe. Oh God, that sounds bad, but a hoe.
Trace is already here?
Yeah, I know. A hoe, a rake.
Oh, now I
some
see.
Clippers.
All your preparation work to get them into the facility. Gotcha.
Close the door.
there it is.
Close the door.
Yeah, close the door.
Is there a button to close the door somewhere?
There is. You need to swipe the card again. Yeah.
No, swipe left. They're not attractive. Swipe left. Left.
All right, doctor, which door should we go through, left or right?
Yeah, which one's the marijuana room?
Well, marijuana would be in section 2 near the front.
Cool.
And-
Lead the way.
Oh, aren't we going?
We're looking for
brain?
the doctor, the other
Yeah,
one.
wherever the brain
the
is, where
brain.
we're going.
The
I
brain's
was
not going to be in
Marvin.
the marijuana room. That's for
I
sure.
forgot I haven't had my marijuana today.
The marijuana is the reward after we get the brain.
Woo!
Seems fair.
Well, thank God we didn't burn the place down.
I mean, listen, we could have gotten high if we burned the place down. It would have worked either way.
All right, if we go to the left, there's only 2 sections of plants that we have to go through. If we go on the right, there's 3. Neither the first section doesn't have an actual pass to the center, but the section after it does.
Now, I remember correctly when we broke into your office that we could just break through walls. Can we just break through the wall to the center? Is that a faster route, point A to point B kind of system?
Well, I mean, there's an open field between this corridor and the main observatory, but I guess you could probably do that if that's what you guys did before.
I mean, that's how we got into your office, and it seems like
Yeah.
that's faster than going through the 2 plant
But
rooms.
the field will probably be full of moss.
So will the plant rooms. They're all going to be filled with moss.
No, they're gonna have cool, creepy plants in them.
Ooh.
I want to fight. I want to fight Plantzilla.
Fine. I
Where's the
suppose we'll
man-eating
do
plant?
this your way.
Is that the one with the 3 rooms or the 2 rooms?
The man-eating plant is in section 5, so it would be on the right from here.
Is that the 2-room side or the 3-room
That's
side?
that's
That's
the 3-room
three.
side.
Well, that's more than 2, so I say we go to the 2-room side. That's more things we have to do, and personally, I'm tired of these plants already.
All right. We'll go left.
I pick up a weed whacker.
You pick up a weed whacker.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
think I still have a machete.
Yeah, you still have your machete. You guys still have 1 vat of extra strength pesticide or weed killer. And each of you guys has a syringe of poison that can kill the actual brain.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got this.
Do I use that weed whacker for me to pick up?
Yeah, there's a weed whacker for you to pick up.
Ooh.
You know what? Hindsight, we should have gotten one of those like electric hedge trimmers. As I got the pole, it would have been like a halberd for me.
That's what I'm thinking about as a weed whacker.
You can make shift with it if you want to try.
Well, that's what I think about as a weed whacker, like the pole little chainsaw hedge trimmer thing.
Wait, hold on. We take the blades from the machetes we're not using and attach them to the weed whacker.
But they're not going to be you'd want something that's like a chainsaw on a pole, essentially.
I mean, listen,
What you
we
mean,
work
like
with
this?
what we have.
And I go over to that section in the loading bay.
The gardening tool section.
You find their electric hedge
Hint.
trimmer.
Okay. Okay.
Are you giving us an electric hedge trimmer?
No. you get your weed whacker.
I don't think the weed whacker has stats in this game. The chainsaw does, but I don't think we have one for the weed whacker.
No, but I'll give it the same stats as the chainsaw for the moss at least.
Oh,
Most dangerous weed whacker in existence.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous weed
Been
whacker in
sharpened.
existence.
the one's on a V8.
V6 engine.
Oh, it's one of those Dyson V6 engines. I get it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not that great, but it'll get the job done.
All right, is everyone comfortable with their armaments?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess
Let's
we're
do
heading to
this.
the left then.
All right. So, as you guys open up the door and you go in, you would see a mass amount of vegetables and fruits. Fruits would be categorized on the left as super fruits, and then a group of super vegetables would be listed onto your actual right.
I attack them. I'm
I want to
using my-
investigate the superfruit.
I was going to read a bad situation, but this feels more prudent. Yeah, attack them.
Also, everyone's just attacking the fruit, huh?
No, not
Can I try
everyone.
and
It's
grab
just
one?
it's just Munch.
I just want to grab one.
Yeah, what type of fruit you grabbing? There's mangoes, there's strawberries, there's
I'll go for a bunch of strawberries because that's like the easiest thing to kind of. I won't have to peel it like a mango.
Hey, Bree, throw them over here. I'll try to hit them in the air.
No. And I'll be looking at the super strawberries and be like, so
no, those were hybrid strawberries that we contain to have 30% more juices inside of them than a normal strawberry. There's nothing wrong with them or anything like that, but they do taste delicious.
I'll pop one.
Yeah.
So
You
is
would
that-
find that it
Most
tastes kind of
amazing
like
strawberry.
yeah, you would see that it kind of tastes like a fruit gusher pretty much. Like it has this really sweet like juice to it as you bite into it. You're like, why can't I find this at my local grocery store? I guess.
Okay,
Because
and the
it's
moment
sentient,
I
you just
kind of
ate something.
realize how amazing it is, I'll be like, okay, Munch, leave him. Don't touch anything in here. This is actually all really good stuff.
I'm gonna read a
And-
bad situation now. I'm just staying on the perimeter of this room, like just kind of scoping out. Like, is there any movement that shouldn't be happening? Like anything like that. So I'm gonna read a bad situation while they all get immersed.
If only Stacy was here, I could like hand feed her some strawberries.
Oh no! Hey, I level up. I'm gonna just advance a move real quick. I'm gonna now advance to use magic. Use magic.
great.
All right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, but no, I don't
need
read
more
a bad
experience.
situation.
So, as you guys, I'm assuming you guys are gonna keep walking through the biome, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everything
As
looks
you
fine.
guys did, yeah, you would notice that essentially none of you guys closed the door behind you, and it just closed by itself. As well as, yeah, as well as to where all of the doors now essentially have sounded locked, and you can hear what essentially sounds like Dr. Cornwall laughing around in the speakers.
Unky Mouth starts laughing as well, thinking he missed the joke, but still wants to be included.
I'm sorry. No. You would hear him laughing, and as he laughed, he would. I see that you people have no appreciation for
Your villain monologue doesn't work if you stutter.
Shut up. It doesn't matter what I do.
Sorry, what was
I'm
that?
the one in charge here. What's what?
What was that?
What?
I think you're
breaking
breaking
up.
up.
You're
There's a
breaking
problem
up.
with
Can
the
you repeat
intercom.
that?
It's
The strawberries are amazing.
Turn it off mute.
It's
Turn it off
my
mute.
It's my first time doing this. Hold on.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Well, hold on. Let me try.
Check to
that
see if
real
it's
quick. Hold
plugged
on.
in.
Yes, hold on.
We can't.
All right, hold on. No, I got this. All right, hold on. All right.
Yeah,
I am Dr. Hornesius Cornwall, and you are trespassers against nature. We will destroy you for all of your crimes against nature and our wonderful children.
I'm sorry I spoke to all your children.
Did the strawberries count as your children? Because I ate one.
No, those are just strawberries. Oh,
They're
Okay, can you-
fantastic, by the way.
can you say
thank
that
you.
again?
That was years of research.
I couldn't hear over the sound of this weed whacker.
Your weed whacker means nothing to us. We can come in droves and take you out at any time.
I mean, with a
Becoming
single snap of
drones?
my fingers, I kind of destroyed 25 of your
You fly?
children instantly. Right, moving on. I'm done with this.
I'm gonna try and manipulate someone.
Think you're so badass? Open the doors and see how you do it. Fight me man to man.
All right. So Unky Marv is gonna be like real apologetic. He's gonna and be like, "I'm really sorry. When I was a child, I started smoking, plants and stuff, and I've been doing it my whole life. And I'm sorry that I meant you harm, but I didn't mean you harm. It's just harmless fun. But you should know that I never meant to hurt you, and I just want to give you a hug. Just open the door, and I'll come give you one."
A hug? Why would I want a hug? I have nature on my side. I'm hugged by nature.
Would you want to be hugged by her? And then Brian is pointing to Dr. Adrian.
Doc, Do your moves. Do your sexy moves. Go, go.
I don't have any fucking sexy moves. I just like this. Like,
Oh, you need a
this just-
photocopy. Is that how we start?
No.
So I
No.
did somewhat succeed.
you
so
did.
they do,
You
so
did.
they so they do
He-
have
you-
to do
you
it.
would-
but-
You would see that the doors do unlock though. Like he says no, but he does unlock the doors as if like a part of him probably wants the hug.
All
but,
right.
like-
So Unky Marv just spreads his arms and runs towards the door and goes, "Cuddle!"
You on the other side of the door, you would find a boss child though. So you're gonna be hugging a moss child when you get across the door.
Sure. Unky Marv just swoops it up in his arms and gives it a big hug.
I'm waiting for it to turn into a wrestler move and you snap it in half.
Suplex it.
Oh my god! So, do you want to do anything now that you've embraced this moss child?
No, I told him I'd give him a hug. I'm hugging the lost child.
You would essentially see the moss child, look at you, and it would look. It doesn't have eyes, of course, but you essentially see what looks like eye sockets form in the moss. As it looks at you, everyone else would see the whips basically coming out of his hands as it's embraced, and it would just basically start to like creep its vines up you to suffocate you.
Can I
Never hugged me like that.
I want to try to protect someone. How do I do this? Prepared. I've got prepared to defend, so I want to try to protect him.
Okay.
Hunter move. Protect someone. Roll tough.
Success.
Dang. Okay. Yeah.
So on a 10
protect
plus, you
Uncle
get a
Marv.
couple choices. You gotta make one.
I have no idea how much harm they will do.
The vines do 2 harm.
Okay, so if I would probably do suffer little harm, so together it negates it, so I can try to pull them off without taking any damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Deft hand with that
Yeah.
machete.
Yes.
So you how would you
Precision
take off
cuts.
how would you get the moss child away from Uncle Marv?
Just think of this as like an anime moment where it's like Uncle Marv is in the foreground with this moss child in his embrace, and then suddenly looming over from behind is Brianna with her eyes glinting, and she just kind of stabs the machetes down directly in front of like Uncle Marv, between Uncle Marv and the moss child, and then just spreads her arms wide, cutting through the like moss child's arms to release Uncle Marv.
You gotta say something cool like "no hugs for you."
No, she wouldn't think of anything cool to say. I'm sorry. That's how I picture she did that.
Okay. So now that the door to the next biome is open, is everyone okay with going through it, or does anyone want to stop in here and grab some more fruits before they leave?
I mean, we can come back later for fruit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Unky Marv doesn't have the munchies yet.
I grab a tomato and use it as a baseball.
Got it. Against you.
We can throw it on the next camera so Dr. Cornwall cannot see us.
I get a few more tomatoes then. Let's look out for cameras.
So, as far as I'm aware, we didn't actually kill the moss child. So, is it still here? Do we need to get rid of it?
No, when it did come in, it basically crawled away as if like they're preparing for something else versus anything.
They're preparing for us.
That's fine.
It's like they know we're here.
How would they do that? Oh, there's a
Probably
camera right
make
there.
Yeah.
Giant fireballs.
What is this, the next biome?
The next biome is actually the poisonous plant biome.
This seems bad.
Doc, you
You would
mentioned
see
like
it before.
the plants that eat people. You neglected to tell us anything about poisonous plants.
Well, you need poison to make medicine, so there's
Right,
reason
but
to-
you need to warn us that we're about to enter the biome of poisonous plants.
I mean,
There's a sign right there on the door. It's not a hidden fact.
Uncle Marv, you were blocking the sign.
He's the one that jumped into the door before I could even say a thing.
Well, tell the rest of us and let him get poisoned then.
the sign
So
is
I'm
invalid
not eating
if
these
you had
plants.
plant matter covering the sign.
No plant matter here. Actually, you would notice that it is hard there's not much moss covering this area.
All right, wait a minute. We make a more potent poison. We must get a blender and blend all these plants together into a super poison.
Into a
Sounds really
super
cool.
smoothie.
And then we'll feed it to Dr. Cornwall or the brain, whichever one. No
I'm
salt.
gonna
Pinky.
read a bad situation. Success.
Okay.
Oh wow, I get a whole 3. Alright, so any dangers we haven't noticed?
There are 2 dangers you have not noticed inside of the room.
What's the biggest threat?
The biggest threat would be Dr. Cornwall with his shotgun on the upper level.
Oh!
Ah, that's not a threat.
That's something we haven't noticed. But I do have tomatoes.
Also
Alright.
in his eyes. Blind him.
I'll let Chibi ask her a question, but then I know what Uncle Marv has to do.
You also are not within his range yet, because I'm assuming all of you guys are near the door. So
Yeah.
once you guys go
We're,
in,
we're arguing about
that
the
is
fact
where
that
you're in
this
his
is
range.
poisonous, so we're not
Yeah, yes.
in.
Yeah. Always knowing where exits are important. What's my best way out?
Your best way out is honestly going back the other way.
Okay, so it hasn't closed behind us or anything like that.
No, the door that's behind you, and Uncle Marv went for his hug, and Dr. Cornwall was reluctant but still opened the door. He did unlock both doors, so you could go back and around before Dr. Cornwall could notice.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Marv goes in up to the upper level and tries to give Dr. Cornwall a hug.
What he said he would do.
You are going to have to act under pressure because Dr. Cornwall is very jumpy right now, and he is
Mhm.
about to shoot. Okay.
Yes,
you
so
give-
give me a worse outcome. Choice or price to pay.
you're gonna get 2 harm. You're definitely getting shot
Okay.
as you get up there. It's not the full blast, but you get clipped by Dr. Cornwall, mostly like either on the arm. You dodge it as he can't reload in time, and you give him the biggest hug that you can. And he's kicking and screaming. He's like, "Get off of me, you giant oaf!"
And I'm just like, normally my hugs are a lot less violent than this.
Breaks his spine.
No. And I
He
just
will
like pat him
kill
on the
you.
head. Why are you so angry?
I'm going to protect the love that I have. These plants need me.
Doc, you were
Dr.
ejected by a
Belladonna
plant.
needs you!
Joe, these plants need me. She betrayed me.
I turn to look at, Adriana, be like,
How could you?
You a soap opera.
What's happening here?
You betrayed him this whole time? Were you the bad one?
we thought your love was pure. What's going on?
Clearly, I actually care about the man.
All right. Well, that was a fun side bit. I'm gonna if he can't stop me from going forward because he's in a hug, so I'm just gonna go to the next room.
I don't want to leave. So Uncle Marv was shot?
Yeah,
He'll
Uncle
be
Marv was shot.
fine.
He's taken 2 harm.
Oh no, Unky Marv will not be fine. Unky Marv is unstable.
So I
When did you take more harm?
Can I?
Last game. I've been
Yeah.
taking harm this whole time, man.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
remember
what
that.
Unky Marv does.
I would have healed you if that was the case.
He's a mundane.
No,
It
you
happens.
said not now. You were too busy doing something else.
I don't remember this, but okay.
I
Munch
would like.
throws a tomato
You go
At-
tomato.
at the bad guy.
That's in Unky Marv's embrace. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Hey, this
right.
is a big tomato. It can knock the shotgun out of his hand or something.
I
Which
mean,
I
the
that throwing the
shotgun.
weed whacker, which I have thought about. And it's still a
All right.
possibility. Still very tempted. But anyway, throws a tomato. Do you want me to do an...
No, I'll let that go. I don't think it's gonna. Do you want it to not be able to knock out the
You
thing in his
didn't
hand?
say how big these tomatoes were.
the tomatoes are pretty hard. They're not hard, but they're pretty big tomatoes. They're
Like a pumpkin?
a good size open. No, well, they're like a small pumpkin, like the ones you get at a fair. Yeah, they're bigger than usual. I wouldn't say they're big enough to hurt someone or make them drop anything, though.
So they can't be weaponized. Gotcha.
Not that I can think of. No.
Okay. So I throw the tomato at him and call out, You're not me. You can't replace me. My dad never hugged me, but he's hugging you.
I don't even know you. And get the fuck off of me.
Okay. If he's still struggling, then it's time for my signature move, and I'm gonna
You
do.
fool! You should have accepted the hug.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna do my signature move.
Oh God.
Muslos del Torino, Thunder Thighs. As I flip around now with my legs around his neck, and I flip him off the balcony.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Okay. All right. What is that? Oh God. Oh.
So
Yeah,
On
he's
my
still a human being. So like.
on a 7 to 9, I do 1 harm and take 1 forward. I'm fine.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
It's not that bad, but it just looks bad. It's a
Yeah, that
wrestling
just
move. You don't
sounds
actually
bad.
hurt
That's
people.
pretty
It just looks sick.
Dr. Cornwall is old, so he would come off of the banister that he was on, and he would land quite awkwardly, taking the one. Let me actually annotate the 1 harm on him. He would take the 1 harm, and he would kind of twitch to try to get up, and because you didn't knock the shotgun out of his hand, is still in his hand.
I was about to say I had to move next.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to essentially dial a combo Mortal Kombat this. So as he does his slight bounce off the ground for being thrown off a balcony, I'm going to have these poisonous plants grab him and just pin him to the ground as he's like in the air. So they like pull him down to pin him there. And I'm going to use magic. And because this is trap a specific person, monster, or minion, I have a +1 to this. So it's a total of +4 to the roll.
Yeah. This is going to be a huge success.
I hope so.
2 1s and a failure.
Yeah. That's the only way you can
2
fail.
1s would be a failure. Hey, guess what? I just advanced that move. Ha-ha! Advanced magic. So not only do I pin him, you get to offer me some additional benefit. I don't get to pick what the additional benefit is. You have to offer it to me, but I do get it.
I
That's the
will
important part.
offer you 2 choices. One, you can relinquish control temporarily and ask 2 questions to Dr. Cornwall while his psychic connection is broken from the moss.
Mhm.
The other one is that you can have it to where you convince When you do it, you essentially kind of give him like the lasso of truth. You convince Dr. Cornwall to have the Moss children stand down.
Oh, 100%. I'll have the Moss children stand down. I don't care what this guy's deal is. I just want to kill the brain.
Okay.
You think I'm here to investigate a mystery? I'm here to commit crime. Terrible crime.
And get away with it.
Well, I was rich. I was always getting away with it. That was never a question.
So
But yeah,
when
no.
you have him. You have him send the Moss children down.
Yeah, they get stand down.
Okay. So with that, Dr. Cornwall will essentially kind of close his eyes, and he essentially, since he's psychically connected to the Moss brain, disrupts the signal, stopping the Moss children for a little bit of time. You would believe that, he's succeeding in his concentration. That's what's happening.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
now I go to eat him.
what?
Sorry.
Now I go to
You
eat
go
him.
to eat. Oh, I thought you said. Yeah, I don't care if you eat them. Sure. I'm gonna go to the next room now.
No,
It-
cannibalism is illegal.
Can the dead be cannibals?
Yeah.
It was human.
Yeah,
Adriana
now he's something else.
definitely tried to stop you from eating.
Was. Now it's
He's
legal.
pinned. How's he gonna do that?
I just do where am I? Kick some ass.
I was about to say kick some ass, dude.
Yeah.
Or you gotta
Take a
push her out
bite.
the way to eat
Just just kicking ass. Just straight.
Just,
I would-
Body
just
I would
weed
not allow-
wax the top of his skull off, and
No. Just bite into the skull itself.
I wouldn't. Bree wouldn't be comfortable with this. She would interfere and try to stop Munch from eating Dr. Cornwall.
Prosper's just still heading to the next room.
Well, are you interfering? You
Yeah.
going to do a reverse help out action?
Would it be protect someone?
yeah, it would.
Yeah, I
be.
guess it would
Yeah,
be protection.
yeah, we protect someone.
So first, Munch would make his thing.
Well,
I'll do mine. Oh, okay.
oh,
He ain't protected
Well,
nobody.
we kind of know what's happening, but if Munch
Well, Brianna
fails,
suddenly reconsidered: is a dead person eating a living person cannibalism? And it's a really interesting thought to have. It's a thought experiment. It's very distracting.
Bite into his head.
Bite into his head.
Doing 3 harm, ignoring armor.
Okay. He is now unstable. He's yeah.
And as he's doing this, I hope you don't eat plants. I don't do that. So
You would hear Dr. Cornwall just scream in agony as Munch is biting into him.
just relax. Let it happen.
Adriana would try to come up and push you off of him and cry in the process as she hits you from behind.
Unky Marv also screams out in pain, now just realizing he's been shot.
I am going to try and shove Munch away because, again, this is just flat out murder. So, Bree is not here for just flat out murder.
Yeah, if you would notice, if Dr. Cornwall takes one more bite from Munch, he's not going to be here anymore.
Yeah, so it's another protect someone?
Oh, well, in this case,
yeah,
if you're shoving Munch, I would assume it's kick some ass.
Yeah,
You're
it's kick
trying to
some
get
ass.
him
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Nope, Bree's.
Oh, all right, nope. I guess this man's dying. unless Munch wants to stop. As he sees the crying Adriana trying to save Dr. Cornwall.
I mean, could I lever this into a date somehow?
I will tell you that's definitely going to need to be a roll.
That is manipulate someone needing above a 12 somehow. Even though
Yeah,
the rules
you're-
don't allow it, you need above a 12 to make it work.
I'm still tempted. It's like, okay, but he just shot my dad. I can't let this stand.
You didn't
That's
even
why
know
we
he was
arrest
dead.
people. We don't just frickin' murder them and eat them.
I just go
Brianna,
into
you never
waste.
told me you were the furs.
What?
You hear
can
Prosper
arrest
up in the
people?
next room. Narc.
But we can take him to someone.
He's just going to kill more people.
He can't from jail.
And then his brain just goes to waste. All that delicious brain.
No. Just no. Stop.
I mean, technically it's not murder if I'm already dead. Is it?
He's not dead yet. You're murdering him.
But I'm not alive, so I can't be charged, right?
That's a grey area.
That is actually fair.
You can be
Prosper,
held
you
in
once again hear
prison.
Prosper yell from the next room, "I'll have my lawyers look into that."
And
Meanwhile,
I just walk into the next room and like point at my shoulder to Prosper and go, "Come on, man."
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
just bleeding all the way.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
while Prospero and we're gonna break this up. Meanwhile, Prospero and Okamar, they would see what looks like if you ever seen like cauliflower before, you
Uncle
would
Marv,
see
you
it
heal
since-
3.
Oh,
you would see what looks like this purplish, glowing thing of moss, like pulsating inside the center of the room with multiple tendrils coming out and going around the observatory walls.
I think that's the brain.
yeah, that's the brain, man.
I start walking up to it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I pull out the syringe and then I look at you and go, "Rock, paper, scissors, man."
Well, why don't we both stab from opposite sides?
Okay.
Double
Now-
penetration? Wow, guys. Did you ask?
Both
No.
of you
I-
would essentially start
Well-
receiving a minor headache inside your head the closer you got to the moss.
Will Tracy
You
be
would
jealous
also-
over that double penetration?
No, not at all.
We've done much
two-
more in the bedroom. It's fine. That's like
What the
mild.
2 men that she likes the most. One definitely not in a romantic way, though. Are double penetrating together, I think.
But it's brain penetration. It's completely different. A whole different kind of orgasm.
Well, once you get magic involved, there's a lot of possibilities that open up in the bedroom. I'm just letting you know that.
It's all about stimulating the mind, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we've got a headache. Yeah.
There
Okay,
we go,
well,
mine
it's just
are-
like
you guys would get a huge headache as you guys are approaching it. You would also get this psychic connection and these words saying as to where stop. I'll leave everyone alone. I'll call back the moss.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I was about to say, we have no reason to believe this to be the case. I'm just going to let me know when I'm in stabbing range.
You guys are getting closer, and you guys choose to ignore the taunts from the moss brain, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you guys are getting closer, you guys are able to stab it.
Plunger goes in.
Yep.
Both of you guys get it from both sides
Mm-hmm.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who
then
gets
we
the front door? Who gets the back door?
and we Eiffel Tower as we do
Yeah.
it.
We stick the plungers in, we plunge in the liquid, and then we go, yeah.
Yeah. Vegicide.
It's not a crime.
So yours is not a crime.
Okay. You would essentially start seeing the moss essentially start to wither within itself, dying, slowly, and basically shriveling back down from the gigantic size that it was before in the room. You would still see the tendrils that came out of the moss still looking vibrant, but the actual moss brain begins to basically deflate.
Hey, you still have the flamethrower, right, Uncle?
Yeah.
Now let's take a few steps back here. Hit it with the flamethrower too.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Just for good measure, I'm gonna toast
It never hurts. A light fire never
Is
hurts
there going to
anything.
be a teabagging sesh as well, just to like, you know,
I feel I'm
That's
in
gonna
a
be
Call of
very
Duty
hot
line.
it's the
teabag.
winning ritual.
And you do not want burning sensations down there.
My mum says this is my last game, and then I burn it.
All right, so you burn it. Can you give me a kick some ass, please, to make sure that you.
Did I do it? Yep.
Bet you don't miss.
Miss.
Nope, he hits.
Oh yeah, no. You completely burn the moss brain. As you do that, you can hear inside of your heads. No one else but the people in the room. So that's Prospero and Uncle Marv can hear the violent, psychic shrieks that are emitting from the moss brain as the room begins to engulf inside of the flames.
I like this one better.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow, that's bad.
I just look at Prospero and go, "That was disturbing."
Yeah.
My
Not the
broccoli's
worst.
never screamed at me before.
But we did it.
Are you winning there, boys?
Yeah, I think the moss brain's dead.
How was your dinner?
Oh,
Yeah, they got rid of much of dinner.
Is Dr. Cornwall still alive?
Dr. Cornwall is barely alive. He is bleeding out with Adriana like right on top of him.
I would try to use magic to heal.
Oh, I
God,
can't
this
wait
is
to
gonna turn out great.
Brianna kills him.
I was about to say fails, heads explode, brains everywhere. Ruins Munch's dinner, and he doesn't get saved. 7.
Okay, so you essentially heal. You close up the wounds. You do not heal him. You basically have stopped the bleeding of Munch's bite. You still don't know whether or not this will stop him from becoming a zombie like Munch. Clearly.
Even Munch doesn't know that.
Yeah, Munch doesn't even know. So this is gonna be interesting how this will work out.
next time on the alignment.
I was gonna say, like, it would be
Zombie
so interesting
apocalypse
'cause
caused by
there's-
Munch.
if there would be like a glitch, I was gonna say, like, if there's a problematic side effect, because some of those plants, the poisonous plants, are pinning him down. It's like they get fused into him to stop the bleeding, and he becomes part plant person.
So it becomes poison Cornwall.
I was gonna actually say probably is to where because of Munch, his bite doesn't just make you a regular zombie, but a poisonous zombie. So you inject poison into the people you scratch and bite. If he does become a zombie, I'm still debating on that for the problematic side. But I'm gonna use that on a hold. So if I ever get to do this in this zombie game, I might have Dr. Cornwall
Listen, just
start
find one of the
apocalypse.
modules that's a zombie one and just have this be the start of it.
Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Cornwall might now be the start of our zombie apocalypse, and Munch could be the de facto leader of the party.
Yeah, I like that.
See, this is all.
I'm digging
This
this.
is all
He's
about.
Munch's patient zero.
Yeah.
This is all about bad parenting. Like, obviously, Uncle Mark.
It's my
Yep.
fault.
then-
Marv started the
Munch
zombie
is now
apocalypse.
going
If
to
Munch
be a
had a
horrible
father
zombie dad
figure-
to a zombie child.
Yeah.
If Munch had a father figure, he would not have died. First off, he would have lived. Secondly, if he did die, he would not have come back as a zombie. He would have come back as a ghost, which couldn't cause an apocalypse.
It's so bad.
Different.
It's all started with a hug. This is where,
And a
where it's
shotgun.
all started with.
And nightly escapades, I'm
amazing.
sure.
Yeah, but
Alright.
Prospero walks back in the other room. Hey, we killed the brain. We're done.
Brianna saved this one.
We're going to have
Hey,
him
Doc.
arrested.
Doc, can you still hear him screaming in your head, or is it gone?
No, the voices are gone. You see him kind of crying because he had the psychic connection to the moss was a huge thing, and it's been in his head for the last year. And you would just kind of see him just crying, but also like still checking the wound that Munch gave him, and like looking at him like, "Fuck you."
So, Doctor, I have a question here. Did you willingly serve the moss? Was that you chose to do that kind of thing?
No, I my passion for the moss used my passion for vegetation to basically use that to try to help it.
You're a dendrophile. All makes sense now.
No, I like pussy. I don't stick my holes in cactuses. No.
You don't stick your holes in cactuses.
Yeah.
All right, then.
I'd pay to see that.
Would you?
Brandon is starting to question whether she should have saved his life or not. I don't know anymore, but
I mean, listen. You can still die. We don't know if Munch's bite's infectious or not.
Why are you guys talking as if you want to kill me?
Because we kind of did. You did shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
True.
You shot my dad.
I still have the bullets in my shoulder.
Well, you don't have the bullets in there. The wound's healed up. It's fine. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Yeah, taken care of.
So how come you shot my dad and you still get the girl? That's just not right.
What girl? My assistant?
The one you have had sex with, confirmed? Yes, that one.
Okay, it was one night at the office party. That doesn't mean that we're in a relationship.
And then you fired her.
It's true.
I
You
fired
did.
her under duress from the moss brain because she was about to stop me from moving it here.
Still a bitch move.
I wasn't in my right mind.
Well,
All right, well, now that you're in your right mind, let's settle this once and for all. How do you feel about your assistant, Belladonna, here?
Is she hot? Because I think she's hot.
The doctor would essentially get up and basically walk towards
No,
their
he's still
wall.
trapped.
he's
I have
still
not
trapped.
untrapped him. I have not
God
untrapped
dang
him.
it!
He is trapped here until he answers our questions.
Now you
this is
Now
like a
you-
horrible dating show where we're forcing these two contestants to just
the
admit their
worst
feelings.
intervention ever.
Belladonna, is this like a red card for you? Like all this?
I'm going to state this. I'm going to need someone to make them manipulate someone. Because I'm not giving that information for free. No, someone's got to do a manipulate someone.
I'm pretty sure that's Munch. Munch was the one trying to find out.
I'm just trying to. I do have things here. Didn't know if I did it or not. Am I the one doing it? Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever
Yeah.
was asking the questions.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So it's. So manipulate.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll manipulate then, and in my favor against him.
Yeah.
Because I have an unnatural appeal.
Oh, well.
The rotting zombie smell makes people do weird things.
No, it's just
Yeah.
like
Never
I've got an
guessed
unnatural appeal.
that. Never guessed
It's
that.
definitely unnatural, that's for sure.
Shit.
That's
Only
a-
a 7.
Yeah, they still do what you want, but you have to, yeah.
Have to work on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, show
you got to
that you
work
mean
on it.
Well, I did save his life.
Did you?
You didn't save his
Yes,
life.
I'm killing him.
You
Not
spared
killing
his life.
someone is
killing
not saving.
someone.
Yeah, you stopped killing him. You didn't save his life.
I shot you through the stomach, but I didn't then
Hey,
put a bullet in your head.
semantics.
So I guess I saved your life in that way, right? I didn't kill you.
I mean, I'm saving your life right now by not killing you.
Really? That is what you want to go with? The fact that you didn't kill me. You did.
That took a
I
lot of
got it.
restraint on his part. He's been talking about eating people like nonstop since he came back. It's real weird.
All right, you know what? All right, fine. For the sake of you not biting me anymore, I'll tell you. I don't care about this situation, but I do care about my assistant.
That is a evasive answer, and I will not accept it.
I said I care about her.
Do
Like-
you have romantic feelings for her, yes or no? That's the only answer I need to hear. Just a yes or no
Yes.
from you. Okay, there we
Yes,
go.
I
Perfect.
would-
Then.
I want my body parts to conjoin with her body parts again.
Why are you saying
That's-
it like that?
That is
Why are you
really
saying it
dirty.
like that?
That is part of the motion of intimacy. That's what happens.
Now I want to kill you. Just for saying it that way. I hate that.
All right,
But-
I think we just
but-
leave him here. We'll
Yeah,
just leave
no.
him here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna leave you
please?
tied down for a few hours. It will undo
Don't
itself
leave me.
eventually.
Don't leave me tied down here.
You get used to
Hey.
it. It'd be enjoyable.
Adriana,
Proper noun
do you want us to
scientist.
leave? Adriana, do you want us to leave him tied down like this for you, and we leave you here together?
Well, no.
alone?
Adriana, weed room first.
Oh,
There was a promise of a reward for weed, so I suppose that should be delivered upon.
Okay.
You can have your boyfriend back when I get my marijuana.
Okay. Well, it's just across that door right over there.
Woo! And Akimov just runs into the room and smoke starts wafting out automatically.
Yeah. No, you would essentially go in there and you would see like what looks to be like the some of the most glorious, like the purple light shining down on these plants. You'll see them high and ready to pick off. No moss is intruding into the area. Everything looks pristine. It just looks right for the picking.
The dankest of the dank.
Can I just like pull a move, because like it is player driven narrative. When she was talking about weed rooms, I just want to have it be actual weeds, not
marijuana. It's just dandelions.
You know what? Sure. Yeah. You know what? That's cool. I actually kind of like that. No, it is a weed room. Yeah, no. There's
it's
just
where their compost is.
Yeah.
that's where they grow weeds to test out.
Yeah.
Weed killer.
There's dandelions, and you'll see some crabgrass on the side. It looks like weed, but it's just crabgrass just stacked up.
Sorry, Unky Marv, I just loved it.
Yeah, no, that I did not think of that. I was like, yeah.
Akimov is still smoking it.
Are you getting it high off the tumbleweed first or the dandelion? Which one are you going for?
Dandelion.
Got it. Okay, so as Uncle Marv gets high on some dandelions, what else is
And he like makes a dandelion chain and stuff like that, and he just comes out like, yeah, woo.
and the crown.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've done our good deed for the day. I suppose we're done here.
Yeah.
I thought we just called him crimes.
You would still know that the moss is like outside, but it's just growing. You know, it's still fast growing, but it's not as growing with the brain no longer there. But there is still moss covering the entire forest and close to engulfing the city right now. So it's covered the streets. It's covered a lot of the different areas. Do you guys just leave that to the city to handle, or are you guys going to take care of that yourselves?
Now, I make a call to state fire department and have them fill up on pesticides and airdrop it onto the city and forest.
I thought we had a
we're
great
gonna
idea when we
murder-
started all this. They were just going to burn down the forest. I mean, like, and the town.
Oh, no, we can't burn down the town.
We can.
We can just give them
We certainly can.
long-term medical issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I help run a Fortune 500 company. We do that on the regular.
You're a
That
kid
ain't new.
with a nameplate on the business. You don't go to work. You don't run a company.
I mean, I run a company as much as every other rich person does.
Point taken, but it's your father that runs the company, or at least whatever.
Right. Well, if we want, listen, we have two options. We can go with I call the state fire and have them just drop pesticides on everything, or
we burn down the forest in town.
no.
Let's go
there's
option
something.
two. I mean, option two. You know it's better.
No, there's something else we can do. It's big magic ritual.
So
It's gonna
option
take a
three.
little bit. It's option 3.
I'm just going to complicate
It's the
things.
one that keeps the most people alive. I don't know why
So
I
you
use
want to
quotes. They are
starve
going
me
to
to
live.
death, do you?
No.
Look, we already know that you're probably taking care of that in some weird way.
But yeah, so I can cast a spell that will essentially, provided I have a sample of the thing I'm trying to erase from existence, will erase it from existence.
To defoliate the moss.
Yes.
Basically, magical Agent Orange.
If everything goes well.
Yeah. Well, Agent Orange didn't go well.
Wait,
That's
can
why
you
I
do
said
that
if
to,
everything goes
my
well.
sixth form math teacher?
What?
But anyway,
No, don't worry,
yeah.
nothing.
Because we have never actually used it, I'd like to use big magic. It's never been done.
Like to use big magic? Okay.
I think it has been done.
So what I want to do, we have established in the past that apparently besides big fireballs, my specialty is chronomancy. So I'd essentially like to reverse time on the moss outside of the brain to the point where it doesn't exist anymore. The brain will still be dead, but the rest of the moss will just cease to exist.
So de-evolve it?
So
Kinda. De-age it to the point of being less than 0.
got it. Okay. And that's only from the moss that was created from Dr. Cornwall and the moss brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The evil moss.
Not all
Evil
moss.
Got it.
If you stuff up
Yeah,
the
I was
spell.
like, man, you're gonna get rid of all the moss. That's kind of
No,
crucial
the evil moss.
Everyone's terrariums die and look so sad.
Yes.
But now they'll have a life because they don't own a terrarium.
Now, with big magic, you tell me what you require from this if on this list.
All right. I'm actually gonna pull it up too. So hold on. Let me pull it.
There's a lot of options.
All right. So you spend a lot of time researching the magic ritual. You need to experiment with the spell. There will be lots of failures before you get it right. You need some rare and weird ingredients and supplies. The spell will take a long time to cast. You need a lot of people to help. The spell needs to be cast at a particular place and or time. You'll need to use magic as part of the ritual, perhaps to summon a monster, communicate with something, or borrow the portal you opened. Or it will have a specific side effect or danger. I will say that you would probably need some rare and weird ingredients and supplies.
Found right here.
No, they are found. Hold on, let me pull this back up in my notes here. They are found at the local lawn store with Granny Gertrude.
Oh, NPCs, we totally
We were
missed
already
in this
there
case.
earlier today.
Yeah, you were.
How funny. Oh, we didn't even
No.
talk to Granny Gertrude.
No, you did not.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's Yeah, I'm just gonna open a portal back to town. I use my town portal scroll.
Is everyone coming with you for this? I'm
Hell no.
assuming?
We have
No,
to drive Betsy back.
yeah, some of them are driving Betsy back. Because I have to do the magic ritual. I'm like, I need to go talk to Granny Gertrude to get some stuff. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I think we'll go and take a break then. Still like burning down the town.
Yeah, I
Hey,
can
if
tell
this
that you
fails,
like
that's always an
burning
option.
We'll be back shortly. Stick around, and we'll apparently cleaning up the mess of the moss monster. So, yeah.
Yes.
If you're unfamiliar with Monster of the Week, if you're unfamiliar with Monster of the Week, Roll20 has allowed us to play their How to Play Monster of the Week in our break time. So check out that, and we'll be back shortly. See you soon. We're back. Hello, everybody.
Hey there.
Hello.
I will ask Dr. Oblong about that later if I can remember. I've got no idea what the hell. Anyway, we're back. And we're moving to dusk, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep, we're moving to dusk.
Let's get this timer sorted. So, you're the keeper. Where do you want to be?
Yep. So so everybody, I'm assuming, has made their way to the lawn store, which you guys never gave me a name for the lawn store yet.
What is it, a launch store?
A
Lawn store.
Grass.
LAWN.
Yeah.
lawn.
Okay.
Grass.
So what was her name? Granny.
Gertrude?
Granny Gertrude is the
Yeah.
owner of the local lawn store.
Yeah, and
JJ's?
she's
Granny Gertrude's grass?
no, she's Australian, and it's called Outback Yard.
Okay.
I can go with that.
Is that something everyone can agree on?
Sure.
That's fine.
Our
All
little
right.
Bunnings.
I just want you to do an Australian accent for it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh God, I'm gonna butcher this. God, Jesus. Oh God. Okay. Damn it. Okay.
Opening scene.
All right, you guys. Oh God, I'm just an Australian accent. So you guys appear at Granny Gertrude's outback yard. You see the sign that looks similar to that of like Olive Garden, with the branches and the grapes, on top, and a nice charming brick building. Prospero, is closest to the door, and everyone else is just arriving in Betsy. Reggie, how you guys want to go inside the building?
Through the front door, generally speaking.
Commando
Yeah.
Star will break in the front, kick in the.
I didn't know
front
if y'all
door.
want to break into Granny
Right.
Gertrude's.
No.
Is it
residence.
open?
Yeah.
Is it
it-
operating hours?
It is an operating items, but you would know that with the city being engulfed in moss in certain sections, they are a little bit packed more than they usually are, as people are trying to get weed killers and all other types of stuff in there.
Oh, that's easy. I've got the head trimmer. Back away.
No. Wait. Did we have any weed killer left, or we used it?
No. I've still got it. I've still got a tank.
All
Yeah,
right.
you still have a tank of special.
So, Prospero, you're so good at magic. Like, amazing. Every time you use it, it works. Yay. Can you duplicate this with magic?
No,
Why?
can't.
All right. Unky
So we have
Mars.
to purchase it the mundane way. Okay.
It's all right. Unky Mars.
Well, I'm not
got
here to
this.
buy weed killer. That's not what I'm here for. I need a special ingredient for my magic.
Yeah. So Unky Marv's going to go to the glove compartment and pull out the luchador mask and jump on the top of Betsy, and to the crowded crowd of people here, he's going to use his inspiring speech.
Do you want me to get their attention?
No, he's got it.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Yeah, go for it. You can help out if you wish.
It may not happen, but let's try. There you go. By
All
getting
right.
their attention is the waving of the chainsaw,
Your weed whacker.
the weed whacker.
All right. Well, Brianna got some stuff donated to her through channel points.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey!
Don't give it to them. Give it to
I get XP?
Yes.
Yep.
It's
It's one
XP
XP.
or removing a luck point that she spent. One of the two.
Thank you, Neurocog. Give it to me.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Unky Marv jumps up on Betsy and says, "It is I, El Pollo Loco del Diablo, the famous luchador, and I am here to tell you that the evil moss wrestler has come to overtake the town, and I need all of you to work with me to take down the evil moss that shall take down our town." And on a 10 plus, they are pumped and ready to risk life and limb for the cause. So I tell them all to buy anything that can harm moss, and I unleash them as an angry mob onto the moss in my name.
That
Okay.
is, oh my god.
So I'm assuming they essentially also kind of lose reason. So I'm just gonna kind of go off of this because you stated that they're an angry mob.
When is
yeah,
an angry
yeah.
mob reasonable?
Yeah, they act as
Yeah.
an angry mob.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
I could have chose them to be a vigilant watch force, but that's not Unky Marv style.
No. I got you. So you're as you thrust the crowd into this frenzy of anger towards the moss villain. They essentially ransack Granny Gertrude's outback yard, taking as many tools that they can gather,
Don't forget to pay.
leaving the shopkeeper in disarray, trampled on the floor as they run past him and go off and try to destroy the moss in separate directions. They spread, passing through Betsy as they're just screaming in rage at the moss.
Fantastic. And I'm like, now you can go talk to her.
Yeah.
Bree was like gonna help Uncle Marv by creating fireworks behind him, but that was totally unneeded.
After when El Polo Loco del Diablo arrives on the scene.
Exactly.
The moss wrestler.
Right then.
Hi.
Bruh, why? What the fuck just happened, man? Like, these people came inside and just took everything, bruh. Like,
That is the power of wrestling.
you did this to my grandma's shop.
I did everything to stop the moss monster. You will know about this when you read about my exploits in Wrestling Weekly. I have the front picture.
Then
Do you want his
you're the
autograph?
one who's paying.
Full page
Nope.
spread.
I want his paycheck. That's what I want.
Oh, it is all right. My assistant will pay for everything. Prospero, the credit card.
Doesn't Trace have your card?
No.
She has a card.
A card.
To a specific account.
I have so many. It's hard to keep track of them all. I know I have one of them on me. It's fine.
It was worth a try.
No. Right. So, I suppose, yeah, I'll pay for the damages. It's fine. What was I looking for again, MJ? What was the name of the thing?
The name for the thing that you were looking for is Encanthius.
Yeah, I'm looking for Encanthius. Do you have that here?
What the fuck is that, bruh?
I don't know.
It's something you can smoke, so you should know about it, bro.
I mean, he pulls out the joint that's in his pocket that's half trampled, and it's half smoked because he was about to smoke it, and he's like,
I wouldn't.
This?
There's been a bad batch lately.
Yeah, Unky Marv goes, that's mine.
Oh, okay.
And lights it up so he smokes it automatically because he hasn't had any drugs all day.
You're taking everything away from this young man.
I wouldn't. There was a bad batch from Trace recently.
Unky Marv does
Puff
not
pass,
care.
man.
No,
Puff pass.
no, Unky Marv just just hogs it all and just like a Snoop Dogg style, just smokes the whole thing in one puff and then puts it out.
Man.
While he's laying on the floor, I go looking for the thing I need.
All right. So you're going around the ransacked shop and you're looking for it.
Yeah, it's a plant. No one was going to take a plant to kill weeds.
Unless they use it as a grenade.
I'm going to just run out.
This is not Plants versus Zombies. Plants are not grenades.
I'm going to just run out with a
Depends how
spur.
much
He's like,
explosive you
death
put
to
in
the
them."
boss!
So you're going running around the room trying to find it.
All right, not running around, but I'm going around the room.
After I finish, I go, is your grandma here?
Yeah. I think she's upstairs putting her dentures in right now.
Well, she might know where this plant is. Can you go grab her first?
Oh man, that sounds like work, man.
Wait, is that
You're
my
at
mum?
work, dude.
Oh shit. I am. Good catch. Here. Yeah. No.
Can I go upstairs and talk to her?
I mean, there's a door.
That sounds like permission.
All right, sweet.
Whoa, that's employees only, man.
He's
Only
employed.
employees. Oh. Man, how long have you been working here?
He's been servicing your mum for years.
Oh man. Where is she?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. I do not work here. I do not work. Thank you very much. But it's cool, man. I'll just go up and no one needs to know.
Oh.
It'll be a secret.
Oh, well,
I mean, you'll
Yeah,
know,
let's start.
but
like,
you'll
Bree's gonna
forget
just-
pretty soon.
Bree's is gonna say, "Hey, I'll help you start cleaning up." Like, man, that was such a mad rush that just happened just then. That was insane. Like, here, let's start putting things back.
You probably
Oh,
get
yeah.
Salesman of the Week.
Oh. You think my grandma will pay me more money?
Does she pay you now?
2, 3. Yeah.
Maybe she
Yeah.
will. I could talk to
Oh.
her about it. Tell her what a
Oh.
bang up job you've done.
Oh man. That would can you tell her? Yeah, get the raise. Yeah. More money.
Cool, not a problem, man.
And more weed in the back too. We just more
Yeah.
of that.
What, you
Don't
don't-
worry, that was already on my priority list.
You don't
Got it,
purchase it from
okay.
Trace? From the cartel?
No, I just get trading cards from her and Eugene.
Oh.
Yeah.
I if you get something from Trace, just remember full refund if it's bad batch.
Dude,
Oh.
you gotta stop interfering with her business. That is not kosher.
Okay.
If you keep spreading this bad reputation about her business, you know the kind of results that happen when someone badmouths the business, right?
What's she gonna do? Kill me
Yeah,
again?
probably.
I mean, I'd probably have to be the one who does it, but yeah, man.
Didn't do it last time.
I didn't have to do it last time.
No, she
You got
did it.
yourself killed. Yeah, you got yourself killed. I said it. I agree with you on that front.
All right, I go up and knock on the door of the employees only section.
For the employees only section.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't hear anything, but you'd hear what just sounds kind of like an old lady shuffling and her walker upstairs. Like you wouldn't hear anybody coming to the door immediately. You just hear this slow creaking sound, like someone's trying to get to the.
It's
down
all right.
the stairs.
I quickly spit in my hand and put down my hair, straighten out my mustache, and go, "It's all right, love. I've got it." And I just swagger in and go, "What's up, Granny?"
Oh, now, ain't you just a good little shrimp, ain't you? Oh, look at you, boy. You just all types of scrumptious.
And I say, yeah, I do taste pretty good.
Oh. Yeah, this is nice. You wanna come over here? I just got some Bengay and my dentures out. I could show you some things real quick.
Unky Marv grabs a sock from the table, puts it on the door handle, and closes it.
Oh God, Jesus!
So I'm just going to roll and manipulate someone, and we don't need to have that scene. We don't need to have that scene.
Thank you so
But I
much.
will roll and manipulate someone to see if I can get the information out of
And
that.
you looked at
yeah,
me
sure.
when I said the servicings.
Yeah. So they will give you what they want. But it says that will take, like, I have to give them something in return. And we already know what that is.
And we move on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile.
Yes.
So,
Meanwhile,
do I
downstairs
find this
for 30
Do
seconds.
I
what are
find
we
this
doing?
plant yet?
no, you do not. No, you do not.
Okay.
It's not downstairs. No.
We haven't had time. It's only been 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I
minute tops.
start heading upstairs.
Well, no, you don't find anything, but you do see as to where there's a whole bunch of plants that are downstairs. Though you don't see anything that's mystical or anything that the council has given to you to really find. But you just look around and you don't see anything just yet in the shop area.
Okay. I would like to use magic to locate this object.
Okay. Ah,
Hey, advanced success. Guess what moves is advanced? What else do I get, Keeper?
Jesus Christ in heaven. All right. Oh God. All right. Let's see here. I have to pick from that list of things, or
No, you make up what I
Oh.
get extra. I am picking I locate this object as the effect of my magic. That is what I am doing with it.
got it. Okay.
Please give him X-ray vision, and he looks up through the thing, and it's on like the bedstand next to what's going on.
I kind of want to go with that. As
Go for it.
obviously what
Go
I was
for it.
thinking
Go
of
for it.
going.
Hey, guess what? X-ray vision. I'd only see skeletons. I wouldn't see you two doing anything. I just see skeletons.
Oh, you know
Well-
what I mean.
well,
You
what-
see
Hey,
those
I know what you
walls.
mean.
What essentially would happen is to where you would get the vision of seeing the magical leaf,
The squire.
the Anciathus being put into a pendant, the drop or the dew of the plant that you're looking for, and it would be hung on a necklace around her, and then an image would pop up with, starting with Uncle Marv and the grandma disrobing and the pendant being right there.
Cool. I know where it is. I go up and go grab it.
And then
While
send
we're
black
in the
bars go
act.
across the scene.
Yes. 100% while you're in the act. I kick open that door, grab the pendant, say thank you, and I walk out. Unfazed by your actions.
I am going to say this right now as you kick into the door. I am going to state that the grandma from you kicking in the door has a panic, and she starts to have a heart attack as you come into
Oh
the
my
room.
gosh.
I point at
From
Uncle
this.
Marv and yell, "Ha ha, you're a necrophiliac." I grab the pendant and leave.
Oh my god.
Uncle Marv just yells back, "It's the third one this month."
There's a lot of wrong happening right now.
There is. There
There's
is.
so much wrong in this episode.
So, Uncle Marv, are you going to act under pressure to try to save this grandma from dying?
Yeah, I definitely want to. It's an old wrestling move.
Is it? Technically, yes.
Is it an elbow drop? I'm assuming.
All right, so you get to give me a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Oh my god. Oh god.
First
I
one.
get to choose. What? Oh, a hard choice, a price to pay, or a worse, or give you a worse outcome. Okay, you save Granny Gertrude's life. But in the process of saving Granny Gertrude's life, she grips. No. We won't do it that way. We'll do.
We're not X.
Yeah, no.
Just want to point that out.
We'll do a price. No. She was gonna grab him just to wear her cave chest in. She grabs her chest and her chest caves in. But I was gonna say is to where we're gonna do a price to pay, because essentially Prospero has stolen from her after you resuscitate her. She feels violated and wants to press charges against the Prospero's family.
And I'm like, good luck with that.
Yeah, old grandma in this podunk town my family owns trying to sue me.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
wants
you to be a witness for a trial case against the Prospero family.
He says he's all for it.
Okay. You'll be her witness?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That seems like a fair price to pay.
And so I know the name of the move. It's Arrancador de Corazon, the Heart Starter.
What the heck?
It's called the Heart Starter. So it's He drops an elbow into her chest, and his move Arrancador de Corazon, the Heart Starter.
So Granny Gertrude just in the bed, just weak. She can't really move that much. What are you gonna do?
Well, she would be at that age.
Yeah, she can't really move right now.
Unky Marv gets up, closes the door, and finishes the job.
Got it. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. Prospero, what do you do now that you retrieved the necklace and almost killed an old woman? What's going on?
I open up another portal back to my house, and then start the ritual to kill all the plants.
Got it. Bree, what's Brianna doing and Bunch doing? Because clearly they didn't get portaled, and all they hear are moans from upstairs.
I was very loudly cleaning the downstairs area, like putting things back on the shelves that were knocked off, sweeping, and like, oh, is that a radio? Let's just pump up the volume.
Okay. All right, and Munch, you're helping Brianna out.
I'm just in shock and like, is she my new mummy now?
God, Jesus. Okay. No. All right, so Prospero, you complete the ritual and you have vanquished the moss.
Well, he has to use magic.
Yeah, he does.
I do need to actually roll use magic now.
Oh, I didn't think you had to use roll.
Yeah,
okay.
because I really want him to fail this.
So technically, you didn't actually tell me I had to use magic as part of the ritual. That is a specific requirement you could put in. We'll say you put it in, so I have to roll it. Because it's fun that way.
Yeah.
Because 2 1s are funny.
Has a 14 sound.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no,
not as funny.
I don't believe Prospero.
Hey, Keeper, what's the extra effect I get?
God, Jesus, you this extra effect. As the extra effect that you get with your magic is a glorious vision of you comes above the city as the moss is vanquished.
I also say that grandmother has another heart attack and dies, so she can't sue me.
And yet I'm the evil one for eating people.
I mean, to me, that's both murder.
More manslaughter. He didn't intend to kill her this time. Just kind of a side effect of it all. Bonus for him, but
You know what? I'll let this slide, and essentially because you portaled home, this would still be during the time that Uncle Marv is finishing the job. You would have this wave of magical energy flood the city as the moss is being vanquished, and as the magic hits the grandma, she glows, shining. As Uncle Marv is finishing the job, and she whisks away in front of Uncle
I
Marv.
Thanos snap her away.
Oh my gosh.
And Unky Mom's like, damn, I didn't know I was that good.
Damn, I still got it. I can still turn my lovers into dust.
Wow.
She was pretty close to dust anyway, so it's not that far off.
And now you never have to do an Australian accent again.
I swear to God.
And Munch doesn't get a new brother and sister?
Nope. Clearly. Well, you could have a stepbrother and Brad downstairs.
So, this was just a one-night stand. Like, don't go starting illusions of relationships in your head there, Munch. I know you've never had a father figure, but yeah. Trying to build a family in your mind is not
Didn't have
helping.
a cousin either.
Yes,
Isn't that what Trace and Stacy are?
No, that's Brianna's his
Bree.
cousin.
No. Oh shit.
That's why it's Unky Marv.
Yeah.
There's actually a relationship.
Yeah.
like-
Me and Brianna
Uncle
are
Marv is
actually
actually
fine.
her uncle.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting these moments.
That's why everyone just calls you Unky Marv. Is that the wrap up?
Yeah, that's it.
We good?
That's, all the moss is gone. Everybody is dead and whisk away.
Prospero, savior of the town.
Yeah,
I
Prospero.
like the sound of that.
Yeah, let's go with that as your glorious image of yourself is shining through the town for a bit.
Well, that didn't end how I expected, but
Not at all. Like,
Hey, listen,
never
you
does
got a
with this
couple
group, come on.
great clippable moments out of this. I can't wait to see them on YouTube. It'll be fun.
Jesus.
you have no idea. Yeah. But that was the whole thing. We're going to be doing some wrap up stuff. I'll be looking for a place for us to raid, so stick around. Thanks everyone for coming in. But we do have some wrapping up stuff to do because we've got some questions that the GM has to ask.
Yeah. So let's pull this up real quick. I think I remember one of them, so I'm actually going to try to remember. Here it is.
Just a note, because we're sharing GM roles and keeper roles, we don't have another one prepped. So if we finish the adventure early through the session,
I do.
apparently we do. But it makes it a little bit more complicated when, to then just jump in. But yes, I'll be quiet and let Howln take over again.
Did you guys conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Did you guys save someone from certain death or worse? And I am not accepting the certain death of the heart attack one because y'all just killed her again.
We saved the town.
Dr.
Yeah, we saved the whole
Cornwall.
town.
I saved the
Yeah,
doctor
okay.
by not killing him.
No, he will not accept that.
yeah,
But we
that
saved the
definitely-
town.
We did
count.
save the whole town, which has a number of lives more than just one grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all literally almost killed a lot of people today. Did
Yeah,
we
But we
learn
didn't.
something?
We saved their lives.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Dendrophile is a thing.
And you know one dendrophile in the town, I'm guessing now?
Well, now.
Oh, okay. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yes.
Necrophilia runs in the family.
We
Okay,
learned
that
we learned that Prospero is very callous. Like willing to sacrifice many people to get his ends. Like
Oh yeah, that too.
Listen, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many. It's a common phrase.
No, it's
Yeah,
the needs of the many
seems-
do not outweigh the needs of the prospero.
I think you're wrong. I think you just misheard it. Listen, which one of us went to a real college? Which one of us went to clown college?
And whose daddy
He went to
bought the
Wizard
certificate?
College. Went to Wizard
graduation.
College.
I have no idea what you said, Karsh, because I heard Greg laughing
Yeah.
about all Wizard College stuff.
I said, whose daddy bought their certificate of graduation? At least I had to buy my own.
Right. But yeah, I'd say we learned something new about the town, the hunters, the world. I don't know. What are we doing?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would give you guys 2 marks. So 2 marks. I'd give you guys 2 marks on your experience, yeah.
Not 3?
Yeah, all 3. Well, no, 2. Just 2.
3 we
Hold
get
on
experience.
a second. Sorry, Karsh. Unfortunately, the help you button isn't available, so I can't give you points. I tried.
I need to roll more. Or stop GMing this game.
Yeah, we just got to get you to roll more, man. Then I think you'd be fine.
And stop rolling weird, because all my rolls roll off weird.
Yeah,
Well,
you're really good at that.
I mean, if you're like Prospero, you'll just get 14s and 12s for the rest of the gosh dang campaign.
To be fair, the session before this one, I got a lot of 6s and 5s on my magic rolls.
Yeah.
So you used up all your bad rolls at the start, and then you just got great at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow start to a strong finish.
Anyway, outros. You want to start with Howln?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Howln. I was your keeper for today. It has been a blast. And I would like to try to do this again with a new story, hopefully with a poisonous zombie leader.
Which I'm in control of.
We don't know if your zombification works that way.
No.
Yeah, we don't know yet. No, we're gonna figure this out.
Where can we find you and all the bits and pieces?
Oh, shit and a half. That's how tired I am. You can find me at twitch.tv/Howln. Me and my family do a lot of different stuff together, so you can catch us up over there.
Chibi?
Hi, I'm Chibi, and I was playing Vienna Gentry, who is apparently trying to just stop people from flat out murdering other people during this game, because morals. She was the searcher. And yeah, I'm also a commission artist, so I think my commissions are going to be opening up soon again after like 2 or 3 years of being closed because of backlog. So you can check out prices and all that at bespokecc.com.au.
Okay. I'll do myself. Hi, my name's Karsh the Goblin. I need to roll much more in this game, and I need to stop keeping this game because otherwise I'm not getting experience. But been enjoying it. You can find me here and doing more stuff here and doing more stuff here and doing stuff on YouTube because we're doing stuff from here onto the YouTube. But that's about it. Just a note, this is a really weird date. Tomorrow's our 5th year birthday. Just as a heads up, which is usually a big thing, but I just got work to do, so I'm probably going to be online tomorrow doing work. So join for that, and come in and see what I do offline when I'm really just too busy to do stuff online. But yeah, we'll figure something else out, I'm sure. But that's what's happening tomorrow. So going off to someone else.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oblong. I've been playing the mundane Unky Marvin Spaft. I love that I get to call him mundane.
Anything but.
Anything but. I am also an electronic music artist. You can check out my music at SoundCloud/Dr. Oblong.
Things that leaves. Yeah. I'm Wolf of Red Roses. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Wolf of Red Roses. You can also find my game design work at Wolf of Red Roses Studio on itch.io. I was playing Prospero Theus III, hero of the town once again, saved everyone.
And advanced magic is OP as all hell.
listen, I'm not the one who set the limitations on it. That was all Howln. Howln laid it up for me. It all worked out. So all I can say is thanks, Howln.
And you're now kind of Thanos.
Apparently I can be if I so choose. Which, realistically, it'll probably come up again later.
Yeah, I'm sure when you fail or use luck, things might change.
We need to penalize the failings a lot more, I think.
Yeah, you can be harsher as a keeper.
Yeah.
That is possible.
Can't help it, all you people are too nice. I can't stop that.
Although it does say for keeper, you're supposed to be the player's fan, so that's a whole thing. Yes, we're delaying a little bit because I'm trying to find a place to raid. That's kind of what. Let's just raid Zombie Orpheus. We've raided them for a lot of times before. So we're going to raid them. They're not started yet. They are starting. They're in their countdown. So share the love with Zombie Orpheus. They are amazing people. They are very big into improv. They're big geeks, and they do a lot of great content. But next week we might be back with another. Well, we will be back with a different story, but I don't know who's running it. And we'll see how that goes, because this is one of those rare things where we actually share the GM and keeper roles. So that's about everything. Is there anything else? Nope.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Bye.